Hike number 2. This one is Cottonwood Lakes slash Mount Langley slash Old Man Pass. I give myself a 1% chance of getting to Mount Langley, 65% chance of the Old Man Pass, that's my ultimate goal, and 34% chance of Cottonwood Lakes. Now originally this was my first hike and acclimatizing hike. Fairly easy to Cottonwood Lakes, only about a 500 meter elevation gain. Currently we are at 10,000 feet, so this hike starts at 10,000 feet, possibly as high as 14,000 feet if I get to Mount Langley. But a strenuous hike yesterday, so maybe I'll take it a little bit more easy because I do have a little bit more of a strenuous hike tomorrow. Quite cool up here, as you would expect, because we are up high, and I think I'm just going to take it easy for the next 6 or 7 kilometers of walking, because I don't think there's going to be much going on until we get to the lakes. Have to pass a creek. I think it's down here. Yep. Wow. Oh, jeez. Jeez, did not expect that. Time for my first break of the day. 2 hours and 10 minutes in, 7.91 kilometers, elevation level 11,044 feet. This is a Cottonwood Lake number 1. Yeah, they gave them all numbers. But what a view! What a gorgeous view! My break choice: Indulgent Trail Mix. This is not Body Armor Sport Water, but what I've done is put some Norn Sport Hydration, so electrolytes into it. Really nice, or depending what flavor you have. The strawberry one's really nice, which I got in there. And yeah, Indulgent Trail Mix is indulgent. Decadent mix of white convection drops, semi-sweet chocolate chips, roasted salted peanuts, peanut butter flavored drops, gone raisins, dried sweetened cranberries, roasted salted cashews, and roasted salted almond. Perfect. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Cottonwood Lake number 3. Yes, I made sure I knew the name before I started recording. Bit of a waterfall over there. Beautiful. Cottonwood Lake number 3 from above. Came up a little, I don't know what you call it, pass. I suppose this is a little pass. Yeah, it's a pass. I think that's definitely Mount Langley there. And the waterfall somewhere there. Stunning. Cottonwood Lake number 4 and 5 is on the other side there. This is actually Old Army Pass. It looks sketchy as heck. Sketchy as heck. I'm not sure if I'll do it. Still a bit of snow there. This is gorgeous though. This is absolutely gorgeous. This was supposed to be just an acclimatization hike. But wow. And I can see a person going up the pass. It's like a little ant. So I will attempt it. But wow. Yeah, you just see a little bit of movement. I think there's either 1 or 2 people, definitely 1. Ooh, I just passed 2 hikers and they're going to attempt it too. They're the 4th people I've seen on this trip so far today. Gone 10 kilometers, seen 4 people. Well, technically I've seen 5 now. And the 2 guys I passed, a bit older, probably in the 70s or 80s. They tried to go up and they failed. But look at this. This was supposed to be an acclimatization hike. Wow. I'm so glad I did this now. Just a hike along here. Just a hike along the lake. It's breathtaking. Breathtaking. And Mount Langley's somewhere up there. Started the climb up. Few switchbacks to begin with. And if we look up a bit further, you can see someone coming down and 2 people going up. So the way I'm doing this is keeping my heart rate below 140 the whole way up. So that's why I stopped. Got to 140, now it's 120. So that's one of the keys, because my body's not used to elevation. One of the other things I noticed yesterday is I thought I was getting sunburnt. As you can see, my hands are quite red. It's actually not sunburnt, because as soon as I got down, they went back to normal colour. I have a feeling that is the altitude as well, because we are at currently 11,329 feet. Time for a break. I've already passed 2 guys on the way down. They both stated it's a fair hike. Sort of like we're seeing right now, which is okay. I don't mind this. So again, another hike, stop, or another stop, just because heart rate's getting up there. I want to take it nice and easy, just taking these views. Look at that. Still some snow around. So exciting. Still some snow around, so right near the top. That's near the top. So the worst bit is done, and I do have some more wounds. Not only that, my pants ripped. So there was a bit of scrambling up there. But I might do a loop, go back the other way. There's 2 passes, Old Army Pass and New Army Pass. And New Army Pass is much easier. So I might do a loop. Plus, I like loops. Okay, so near the top. And, by the way, wowzers. Wow. You can see the trail down there. Wow. And then it gets lost. Wow. Near the top, bit of wind. I had no expectations for this hike. I'm so glad I did it. See the little bit of snow over there. Wow. National Park. That's Mount Langley and some other ways. I think those two gentlemen are also going to Mount Whitney. I think this is the way I'm going to go. In fact, I have no idea. After an age, I found the trail. The horses up ahead were actually a bit of a help. Also, downloading All Trails map onto my phone was a big help as well. But you can barely see it. But anyway, there was a lot of horse droppings on the way up. Now we know why. Heaps of stretchbacks. I think the horse is near the top. Heart rate 142. Want to keep that around 140. Elevation 12,049. One of the other things I'm doing this hike is just to see how my body adapts to elevation. It's doing a bang up job so far. No headaches. Now, in saying that, I have taken 2 ibuprofens. One at the start of the hike and one a little bit down. And that's a little, what's the word? It's a little trick you could do. By the way, I can see those two guys like specks side of a mountain, and that's Mount Langley. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not climbing Mount Langley today. 1% chance, but I got to where I wanted to. Finally, after 100 switchbacks, finally got to New Army Pass. But where is it? Where is it? Horses came this way. I've just been following the horses' tracks. Oh, and there's horses. Oop. Donkey went the wrong way. What an ass. That wasn't my fault, was it?
No, she's just retarded.
Yep, okay. If I stood there, would I be like would I block it going that way? Yeah. If I just stood there? No worries. Will that be exciting? Well, I'm going to take a break here because although it seems like they go down fast. Nah, I'm going to keep going. The view. Wow. It's got a fair bit of this New Army Pass. See some people all the way down there. Yeah, it's heaps and heaps of switchbacks. The problem is you can't see them. I can see the next one, but I can't see the one below that. Anyhow, look at that view. There it goes. I wouldn't have a clue. Wouldn't have had a clue it was down there. So it's probably, I'd say that's the last switchback. And a jet just went past as well. Never thought I'd be stuck behind a horse and donkey train, but here we are. I'm so glad I did this hike. This is awesome. Anyway, this might be it for now, because I don't think once we get down to the lakes, I don't think I'll need to do any more recording. In fact, 5 hours into the hike, 15 kilometers done, about 10 kilometers to go before I get back to the car. So I should get back to my next motel at about 4 to 5, which is okay. Okay. Horses coming down. They let me pass. I got a chocolate and I got a sticker. One of the lakes, 2 or whatever, 3, who knows. That's where we came down from. So pristine, so beautiful. Some of the trees are really fascinating here. So small set trees, but really thick trunks, like this one here. A brilliant colour. Probably because it's pretty nasty up here in winter, I would suppose. And it is raining. Not surprising. One of the dangers of hiking in the mountains in the summer is afternoon thunderstorms. Haven't heard any lightning. And it was a concern of mine when I was going between Old Army Pass and New Army Pass, because I did see some bumbling of clouds. But all good. All good. And we have hail! We have hail! Funny enough, there's not much rain, not much hail, but it is hailing. Sort of understand that, because we're 11,000 feet. It is quite cool, relatively speaking. So definitely see why there's some more hail in this. I just don't want to hear any thunder, which we haven't got just yet. Hailing! See all the hail? I'm under a tree right now. I'm not getting wet at all. Well, barely. Have passed about 10-15 people going up, camping or backpacking, and 2 large rumbles of thunder. So hopefully, fingers crossed. In fact, see some dark skies that way. Oh, there we go again. Another little bit of thunder. I took a photo of the drive up, but I thought, why not just take a video? It's a spectacular drive. For those who don't like heights, maybe not. In fact, you can see the road just down there. I stayed there overnight. That's Lone Pine. It looks like salt flats or something. In fact, you can see rain over there from maybe some storms. I'm still hearing thunder. But yeah, pretty epic drive up here. And that's not to be shocked because you do get elevation gain of 6,000 feet in not much. Oh, you can see a car there. See a car. Yeah, 6,000 feet of elevation in, I think it's 10 miles of driving, maybe even less than that. Anyway, spectacular, spectacular, spectacular. And by the way, it's even, I took this video about a third of the way down. Yep, third of the way down. There you go.